Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we're going to do just a general reading. We are going to use the Spiritual Wisdom Oracle and the Soul Coaching Oracle, the Law of Attraction Tarot and the Angel Hours Oracle card deck. And we'll see what the messages are, shall we? So let's start off with the Spiritual Wisdom. Let's see what the card is. The general gist of the reading. So first of all, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, great to see you. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. The card is Pisces. Now, you don't have to be Pisces for this to be your reading. It's purely just the energy that is wanting to come through. So you are caring, empathic, intuitive, but just as you extend your compassion to others, remember to be compassionate to yourself. Okay, that's the message of the reading, is don't forget about yourself. Okay, give yourself some grace and some compassion, some love, some tenderness. Look after yourself. Okay, so the Soul Coaching Oracle card out for this reading is Purification. Okay, maybe being out in nature, cleansing yourself with water. Obviously, Pisces being fish, there could be something to do with water here. Okay. And obviously it is a water sign in and of itself. So there's something about emotions here, you know, and go with the flow even. And allowing water to cleanse you. We've had this sort of message come through before, not that long ago. And I might grab another oracle deck, but we might use that at the very end. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's take two soul coaching and see if there's any other messages that want to come through around purification or cleansing, being at one with nature, being out with water, drinking clean, you know, filtered water. Drinking more might be a message there for someone. You could be going on a trip over water, on water, via water, voyage. Okay, so are you going somewhere? Are you off on an adventure? Oh, I tell you what, let's take a Angel Hour Oracle card first before we hit the tarot, just to see if there's any little messages that want to come through from the Angel Hours. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, or you know, numbers on clocks mainly. It's Angel Hours, this deck. So let's see what messages want to come through. 23, go for it. Go for it. If you have a project that is dear to your heart and you feel a strong connection to it, seeing 23 is a positive sign that the angels are encouraging you to pursue it. Trust in yourself and the guidance you receive, whether it comes from within or from external sources. What are you doing? Please pop a comment down below. What have you been working on? What is it that you've got this strong connection to? Is it traveling? Is it, you know, going out there and doing something new and something different in a different country, or just sailing? Do you want to go sailing? You know, have you decided that you're going to get a sailboat? I don't know. Pop a comment down below. But yeah, go for it. There's something here about cleansing and getting going, but also don't forget about yourself. And maybe that's where this actually lies, is that this is for you and not other people. I know we all have people who rely on us, or people who need us, people who, you know, want to be around us, but sometimes you've just got to get out and do something for yourself. I've got cards dropping all over the place, and the first one that came out was the Seven of Cups, and I don't know if you can see what that imagery is, but inside this crystal ball is a wave. Okay, so allowing this energy to cleanse you by sort of wafting over you, this cleansing aura of the water. It's something about water, getting out on the waves. It could be anything from getting a sailboat or going jet skiing to moving across continents. You've got the six. Oh, you haven't got the six. You've got the six of the major arcana. You've got the Lovers, the union of the masculine and the feminine. Maybe your soulmate, twin flame, lies in a different area to you, whether that's, I mean, you know, just going on a little trip down the canals, your local waterways, or going across oceans. Interesting energies, very interesting energies. We've got the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands in normal tarot is obviously messages coming in, something getting moving. This is about putting in work and hard work, because it's not easy to turn cream into stiff cream, or butter, you know, to a stiffer version of itself, or butter without some real elbow grease, especially when you're doing it with a hand mixer. So there's definitely a sense of putting in some work, and yeah, what is it that you've been pursuing, or what it is that you've got your heart set on pursuing, something you feel quite strongly connected to. And I'm guessing it's not domestic in that sense. It's definitely a sense of getting out and getting going and doing something. That card almost wanted to come out, so what we'll do is we're going to pop that there and we'll leave it to the end, because that almost came flying out. I just want to know what that is. Okay, so we've now got this sense of achievement with the Nine of Pentacles in this deck. As you can see, they have reached the top of the ladder when it comes to finances specifically, but it's about having that sense of achievement. So yes, you can, you know, feel achievement over having whatever this is over here that you've put a lot of work into. Maybe you've been working on a business or something that's kind of now really starting to pay off, or something that you've clearly been working on something, and there's this sense of achievement here now, or it's coming. Okay, you're going to feel like you've made a massive step forward. You've got the Magician. Okay, so yeah, you're what's interesting is that you're fixing this shoe. You're a cobbler in this card, as you can see. I wonder if your journey is just about to start. Now, the voyage could be a journey of any description, obviously. It doesn't have to literally just be a travelling thing. But it's definitely something coming in that's going to propel you towards something you're either going to love, or it's something soul purpose or angels guided. Again, the original tarot and this one really is about the Gemini card. So is there a sense of a decision that you could be kind of on the precipice of making, or admitting to yourself? Because I think sometimes the biggest thing you can do is admit to yourself what it is you actually want to do. You've got the Temperance card, okay? I pop her there with a finger there, don't look. Yeah, so there's definitely something about cleansing with water. It's alchemizing. It's turning one state of matter into another state of matter. You know, turning a liquid into a solid, turning an investment into an achievement. You know, there's this sense of turning some leather into a shoe. There's this alchemization of energy, preparing for this new beginning. That you've got everything that you could possibly, I didn't really finish the Magician, did I? You've got everything you could possibly need at your disposal to create this new life, this cleansing out the old to have the new. You've got the Ace of Swords, is taking that leap. Now, admittedly, it could be a lot more of a interesting leap. You can't see the top of that, mound, so it's hard to see, you know, how daring you would have to be. But it's about getting outside of your comfort zone. Doing something like an extreme sport like snowboarding is not for A, the faint of heart, or B, people who are maybe can't afford to get all the gears together and do it safely. But it's definitely about going for something new, okay? Go for something new, something outside of your comfort zone, something that, I mean, something your angels are encouraging you to pursue something new. I'm not saying it's snowboarding, but it could be something adventurous, something outside your comfort zone, something that you would never normally do. You've got the star card, okay? Well, the star card's all about healing. You are the star, you know, follow the stars. You've got, you know, guidance here. Trust it, whether it comes from internal or external sources. You know, follow that shining light, however that resonates with you. Make a wish. I mean, you wish upon stars. Maybe you've made a wish upon a star, and that was something that you've been, you know, that's the thing that you've been working hard on, and it's quite dear to your heart. Interesting. That's too many cards, but we did have the Eight of Pentacles flip over. Okay, now the Eight of Pentacles is about working hard. It's putting in the hard work. It's this sense of achievement. You could be a little bit closed off with your arms folded there, okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't allow the new in if you're closed off to it. There is also, maybe you need to do a little bit more learning, you know, so maybe although you're almost close, you're the 9, not the 10 of Pentacles, so maybe there's still another little step for you to take, something else for you to learn, or to keep learning, keep improving upon it. Okay, there's something there with that. Let's see what this card was. It's the Three of Swords, but as you can see from the imagery, it's a plane. Now, something could very well be taking off. You could very well be taking off overseas, because we have a lot of water, a lot of sea reference here. If something you've been working on, that a project that's been dear to your heart, or somewhere that you want to go, you know, when you get a real sense of being called to a specific place on the planet, there's normally a reason, and it could be a soulmate twin flame connection. Now, it's the only card on the table that would suggest it's something like that, but it doesn't mean that it's not. It could be, but there's definitely this new beginning. There's definitely this sense of taking a bit of a leap of faith, something you've been working on, something you've been wishing for. You've got a couple of working on cards. There's some real sense of achievement. I mean, maybe it's just traveling somewhere for 2 or 3 years, and that's where you make your money, you know, for whatever reason. Maybe that's where they pay better for the career you're in, and you could, you know, go live and work there for a few years and come back and live much more comfortably in whatever area, you know, whatever country you live in. I did want to take a different oracle deck to close this out, seeing as we are clearly very watery in this reading. So hold on a moment. We will use the Healing Waters oracle deck just to close out the reading, see if there's any other messages that want to come through today about us getting up and getting moving, and maybe literally going overseas, over you know, large, vast, I mean, if you're in the US, you could go over a large, vast amount of land and still be in the same country, okay? And you can say that for many, you know, Russia, India. There's a lot of countries that are huge, and you can still be in the same place, but you can still go over a lot of bodies of water. There's definitely a sense of movement, of going somewhere. We've got the Healing Lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal, it's safe to stop. So maybe before you kind of get going, as you're, you know, embracing this energy, you don't forget to look after yourself. Now, you don't, I mean, it's safe to look after yourself, okay, as you're moving forward. And I think that's what that Pisces card was mainly telling us. Yes, you are caring and empathic and intuitive. I'm sure you are all those things. But it's definitely about, you know, don't forget to look after yourself. And that's not just on a day-to-day, minute-to-minute basis. This is your life, and you can do what you want and, you know, follow your own life's plan. And the last card we'll take is the Sacred Well. Replenishment, self-care, giving from a place of plenty. Yeah, there's definitely the overall theme is to look after yourself, have compassion for yourself, and you know, really nourish your physical, your mind, your body, your spiritual complex, because you are a beautiful soul, but a beautiful body and a beautiful person in every single way. So I'm going to leave it there and say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know where you're off to. Catch you on the next one. Bye.